Bonds taking a little bit of a break today. Yields are dropping on the 10-year. Haven't gone too far since we rang the bell, but CPI tomorrow going to be an important one. Let's bring in Scott Bauer, CEO of Prosper Trading Academy. All right, so we're looking for the month over month to drop down to basis points and for the year over the year to cool to about 8%, slightly above it still. Scott, what do you think the market needs to feel some relief?
I don't know if we're going to get any relief tomorrow. I don't know that we get a big move either way, honestly, because this is one number. It's a big number. It is a really big number, but it's one number, Oliver, and we've got to see a continuation of stemming the tide a little bit. I do think that if we do see numbers that are in line, which maybe do show that inflation has topped out, that's probably overall a net good for the market, a net positive for the market. But again, I wouldn't make any longer-term decisions, investing decisions, trading decisions based on one report tomorrow. I think we've got to see a continuation of other economic reports that suggest the same thing, and we really haven't seen that yet.
Should we read into bonds today as stocks are doing okay, bonds are rallying, 10-year yield has slowed down a little bit, back under 3%? Any insight into what Treasuries might be suggesting is on the horizon here?
I don't think so. We talked about this the other day that I believe that this new range in the 10-year is probably 295, 315 or so. We're right in the middle of that range, and I think it's maybe some people just flattening out some positions ahead of tomorrow. There was such a violent run up in rates and such a violent sell-off in bonds. I think you maybe just have a little bit of short covering and kind of a reset going into the number.
So as we get yields flattening out, stocks trying to make a move, you impressed by what you see here for risk assets today, Scott? We hit 12.5 on the NASDAQ. We hit 30,000 in BTC. Is this a relief rally? What do we call this right now?
I don't think this is a relief rally yet because, boy, oh boy, every attempt to break out just got hit pretty big. Now, I'm not going to say violently because VIX is down today. Volatility is down across the board. But every rally was hit, including, what happened just in the last half an hour or so. We're going to go in pretty much flat at the end of the day here. NASDAQ's going to be up a little bit. So, I wouldn't call this a relief rally yet. And I know everybody talks about how when you're in a bear market, these are the most violent rallies that you will see. I don't think this is one of those.
Not yet, at least. Bitcoin at 31. You've dabbled in the crypto trade the last few years. Scott, what do you think? Is there an opportunity here at this juncture, this level that's been support for the last 18 months?
I think it's a total coin flip. And my stance for the last couple of years. I've been mostly bullish here.
Yep.
I have always talked about how difficult I believed it was to peg Bitcoin or peg crypto to inflation, to interest rates. I made the case that we just don't have enough data for that correlation yet. And I think that's really playing out right now. And then you take it one step further here, Oliver, and the crypto space has never been through a recession, right? Not only crypto traders, but crypto themselves, right? Ever since, this was invented, Bitcoin was invented, we have never experienced a recession. So I don't know that that traders or the fundamentals of crypto really know how to react to that. I would be very cautious. I'd be selling any rally also in the crypto space right now until maybe we get an all clear from the Fed. That all clear from the Fed, months away, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. All right. Nice note to leave it on. Thanks, Scott, for the straight talk as always. CEO of Prosper Trading Academy.